Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Thanks for joining the show. Happy Thursday to everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and jump right on in, guys. You guys know we don't do the 10-minute mark and all that over here. We just jump in, honey, and get right into the news. Hey, Rose, thanks for being here. My top flight. Thanks for being here. And everyone else coming in. It is Thursday, honey, Friday Eve. Thank the Lord. Y'all know this is Valentine's Day weekend. We got a lot of people who are going to be celebrating. Valentine's Day should be every day, not just February the 14th. But hey, however you wish to celebrate it, it is what it is, right? But let's get into it. Hey, Verdi, Tulu, Taylor. Hey, everyone coming in. Miss R&B, let's speak right quick. Miss, I'm sorry, M&B, MB 1969. Well, I can't read today. Miss Easter Washington is here. Miss Brown Eyes is here. Miss Pen Pal is here. Said good morning, see y'all. Hey, Ophelia is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Terry Copeland is here. Good morning. My other mod, Tiffany Thomas is here. Shirley Terry is here. Big Steak is here. Carletta Passmore is here. Thanks for being here again, Rose. My other top flight. Faith Williams is in the building. Thank y'all for being here. Miss Brenda Hunt, I see you. I see you, Brenda Hunt. Simple Mom Family TV. She is a content creator. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Hip Hop Chill Podcast. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Hip Hop and Chill Podcast. Good morning. Y'all give me a second. I got some in my eye. I got some in my eye. Hold on. Eyelash. Oh. Lord. All right. Like an eyelash hanging in my eye. All right, let's keep going. Bernadette Clemens, good morning. Tam C, good morning. Good morning. D Nice is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. All right, I see you guys in here. I see you. Thank y'all for joining. Tanya White, I see you. Say hey. All right, be right, do right. Okay, says it. What's up, Caramel? Hi. Okay, thanks for being here. I see some new names. Thank y'all for joining the show. Okay, please don't forget to tap on that like for me if you can. Let's go ahead and get into this show, honey, because I got to get out the door. Let's get to the show so I can get out the door. All right. Yes, God. All right. So I see you, Mary's favorites. I see you, love Carla Burrell. Everyone. Good morning. Okay. Because I'll be sitting here saying good morning to everyone. So we love you, Burrell. Love y'all back. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Everything said in the video is alleged and, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. We got some really good topics for you guys. So I hope y'all enjoy the show. Let's go. All right, and hopefully you got your coffee and your tea getting where you need to be. Let's get into this tea. All right, politics is first, as you guys know. That's how we do it over here. Let's get into it. MSN News. They're going off on Pam Bondi, honey. So Representative Jamie Raskin, who is a Democrat out of Maryland, said that a ranking member of the House of Judiciary Committee confronts Attorney General Pam Bondi about the Justice Department's failure handling the Epstein investigation. If you guys missed my video yesterday on Epstein and the new updates as related to that, you got to go watch it, right? Because there's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm going to try to keep you guys as updated as I can as related to this Epstein stuff, because it's a lot. It's a lot. People are going down. People are getting arrested. Like, it's crazy. But let's get into this Pam Bondi news.
You're siding with the perpetrators and you're ignoring the victims. That will be your legacy unless you act quickly to change course. You're running a massive Epstein cover-up right out of the Department of Justice. You've been ordered by subpoena and by Congress to turn over 6 million documents, photographs, and videos in the Epstein files, but you've turned over only 3 million. You say you're not turning over the other 3 million because they're somehow duplicative, but we know that there are actual memos of victim statements in there. And you also took down the Department of Justice's prosecution memo from 2019. So it's clearly not all duplicative, but even if it were, why not release it? Just release all the duplicative stuff. In the half you did produce, you redacted the names of abusers, enablers, accomplices, and co-conspirators, apparently to spare them embarrassment and disgrace, which is the exact opposite of what the law ordered you to do. Even worse, you shockingly failed to redact many of the victims' names, which is what you were ordered to do by Congress. Some of the victims had come forward publicly, but many had not. Many had kept their torment private, even from family and friends, but you published their names, their identities, their images on thousands of pages for the world to see. So you ignored the law, and even with over 100,000 employees at your disposal, you acted with some mixture of staggering incompetence, cold indifference, and jaded cruelty towards more than 1,000 victims raped, abused, and trafficked.
Wow.
This performance screams cover up. Convicted sex trafficker and groomer Ghislaine Maxwell opened the gates of hell to Virginia Giuffre and hundreds of other victims, as Virginia recorded in her remarkable book, Nobody's Girl. But when Maxwell was subpoenaed to come testify before Congress, you and Todd Blanche quickly moved her from a higher security prison to a minimum security camp in Texas, where she's enjoyed 5-star treatment, including catered meals, private gym time, and access to a therapy puppy.
Wow.
You're siding with the perpetrators and you're ignoring the victims. That will be your legacy unless you act quickly.
Y'all hear that? Pam Bondi needs to be out of office, honey. They need to get her ass up out of there. They're pretty much saying that she is siding with the perpetrators, and they're saying that she is ignoring the victims. So how is it that you cover up the perpetrators? Okay, you cover their names, you redact their names from these damn files, but then you keep the victims' names wide open to where everybody can see it, including pictures. That's what a lot of people are upset about. I think the victims should be definitely covered up. I think the victims should be protected, but they're not being protected, and I think they're doing it to victimize them. All right, probably from speaking out and cooperating. Pam Bondi, that's very sickening for you to be a woman and to not understand a woman's plight and a woman's pain when they're going through this type of situation of being trafficked or being sexually assaulted by a man. So I don't know. Again, I said yesterday, there's a lot of money that's behind a lot of these crimes, and Pam Bondi, you might be receiving some as well. Who knows? But at the end of the day, it's not a good look. It's really not a good look. All right. They're saying that would be your legacy unless you act quickly to change the course. Now, it's weird to me how there are 6 million files that she was supposed to release. You only released 3 million. Why is that? What's going on with the other 3 million? What's going on with the other 3 million? Are y'all waiting, or y'all putting everybody on pause while y'all go through and redact some things that need to be actually seen in these files? Because y'all did a whole lot of hiding in the files that you did release. So I'm willing to believe that you're doing the same thing to the other 3 million that you guys were supposed to release when they were requested. So you guys can go and check out that if and when you choose. Let's get into Jasmine Crockett lighting up Pam Bondi as well. I love it, honey. I love it. This is my favorite part of the show right here. Let's get into it. According to Hollywood Unlocked, Jasmine Crockett says that Pam Bondi doesn't seem to be good at her job. She said that you're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are pedophiles. Oh, girl, let's get into it.
A witness who somehow is a lawyer but does not understand how it works with witnesses. I'm not really sure what law school she went to and what all kind of cases she tried, but typically when you come into a space and somebody's a witness, then they sit there and they answer questions instead of asking questions. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the president of the United States, stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Ford. I completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job. But let's circle back to you protecting pedophiles and creeps, because I want to talk about the president and his possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, I don't know what the president might have done with Jeffrey Epstein, but unlike this administration, I believe that facts matter. So let's talk about the facts. Fact number 1, Donald Trump is one of the most named people in the Epstein files. At least 5,000 files contains more than 38,000 references to Trump, his wife, or Mar-a-Lago. Fact number 2, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell made young girls available to Trump on multiple occasions. For example, according to this file, Ghislaine Maxwell presented a young girl to President Trump who spent more than 20 minutes apparently flirting with her. Here's another example. This shows notes from FBI investigators that describe Jeffrey Epstein transporting a victim to Mar-a-Lago to meet with President Trump, where he bragged to Trump that, quote, this is a good one. Now, I'm not saying that the president is is a pedophile, but there is a lot of evidence in these files that suggests that he's very close friends with a lot of men who are pedophiles. The fact of the matter is that you will be remembered as one of the worst attorney generals in history, an attorney general who has prioritized obstruction over justice, corruption over the law, fealty to the president over loyalty to the Constitution. And Mr. Chairman, I will yield. Our witness who somehow...
What else can you say after that, right? Jasmine Crockett again, prayers for safety for this woman, because when I tell you she's not leaving no stones unturned. She is so bold and cold with her shit. I love it. The way she exposed these damn pedos. And even though you can't probably on the record say that Trump is a pedo, I'm gonna go on record to say I feel like he is, and that's my opinion. Okay, just judging by some of the things that we've seen just in the Epstein files alone. Why the fuck would you be noted in there 38,000 times in a whole pedo file? Like, why would you be in there 38,000 times? That's too many, right? That's too many. Again, I said yesterday, one cannot walk together unless they agree. And obviously, Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump have definitely been friends for quite some time. And you guys have agreed on quite a few things. There are pictures showing Trump with young girls with his arm around them, and some inappropriate sightings that I've seen in terms of the pictures. I was just like, oh my God, that don't look good, right? It just doesn't look good. So yeah, as they continue to uncover this mess in the Epstein files, we will definitely continue to talk about those as well. Let's get into the next piece. Let's keep this train rolling, honey. Let's keep it rolling. All right. Okay, I already showed y'all that. We showed y'all that yesterday. Yeah, I don't need to do that again. We already talked about Lord Madison stamping down. All right, so let's get into, we're done with the politics part of the show. Let's get into, let me take my banner down. Trigger. Yeah, we did. All right, let's get into this update on rapper Takeoff. You guys know he was unalived some years ago, 2022. November 2022, rapper Takeoff from the Migos was unalived at some type of card game, it seems. Let's get into the update on that. There is a trial date set for that, okay? Trial date set in, let's go ahead and share. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like I'm still waking up or something. I don't know. I'm a little in Twilight Zone a little bit. Shout out to the Shade Room on this. A trial date is set in the Takeoff unaliving case. Is set for this November. So a trial date has officially been set for the man accused of unaliving Migos rapper Takeoff, who was fatally pow-powed in November 2022 following a dispute outside of 810 Billiards in Bowling. It said that it's been nearly 4 years, of the tragic pow-pow. It's been 4 years already? Wow. And the suspect, Patrick Clark, is expected to head to trial in November of 2026 after multiple delays. Okay, so we finally going to see what's going on with this trial 4 years later, child. I mean, not that we're upset about it, but we are happy that there's going to be some justice. All right, this man has been arrested. He is in custody, so he is going to stand trial for the alleged unaliving of rapper Takeoff. He is missed. I'm gonna be honest, he was the glue that held the Migos together. Like I keep telling y'all, when y'all heard his verse come on any Migos song, it was definitely it was one of those, right? I ain't caring about the other two. They were just mumbling, but that one right there, he was definitely the one in the group. All right, he was the one to watch in the group.
A trial date has been set for the man accused of killing Migos rapper Takeoff. That trial now scheduled for November 5th. Here are the court documents showing it, and I confirmed it with his attorney this morning, saying that trial has been scheduled. You might remember Patrick Clark is accused of killing Migos rapper Takeoff back in 2022 at a private bowling alley party. Clark was last in courts back in December. Then we tried speaking with him, but he gave us no comment. So again, trial scheduled to begin in November. A trial date has been set for the...
Okay, so y'all heard that? November 5th. I'm going to definitely be watching to see how that turns out. I really hope that he's found guilty on all counts, because his ass need to be locked up. He did not have to unalive that boy like that, because you never heard Takeoff being in any type of beef, drama, none of that, right? He just really stuck to the music and was focused on his career. So it was very unfortunate that he was taken out that particular night. It was very sad. When I heard about it, I was like, you got to be lying, right? But sure enough, he was taken out. So prayers up for his family. I know they're still grieving the loss of Takeoff, as the world is as well. Okay, so shout out to and condolences to Takeoff and his family. All right, let's get into this beef. Since we're talking about beef, let's get into this 50 Cent and T.I beef, child. T.I is calling out rapper mogul. We call him mogul too. 50 Cent did respond. We'll look at that here in a second. It's giving that there was some type of mention of the two of them doing a versus battle where 50 Cent was challenging T.I, saying that his songs would definitely blow him up in a battle. Okay. And T.I has responded. Y'all know he just dropped a new album. It's fire. Oh my God. I was like, I'll be in the truck. I was in my car like, okay. But shout out to T.I for that. Shout out to T.I because I know at one point he was saying he was going to retire from music, but he came back with a nice banging album. So shout out to him for that, for representing the South. Okay, gang, gang. All right, so let's get into what T.I had to say because he is definitely calling out 50 Cent. Okay.
Please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Not smoke.
Please tell 50 Cent get his hit records and come on and sit down and see what the South got to say. Goddamn it!
Jesus Christ! You say you want that man to see all full-fledged what the South.
I want him to see what the South got to say. Now listen, hey, I'm the king below the Mason-Dixon line, king of the South. I speak for all of the Southern people. New York been saying shit under their breath about us and having little bullshit, slick ass comments about us, thinking it's all slow down here. But they want to come down here and go to our malls and go to our clubs. But then they want to kick it like, nigga, we substandard when they get back up top. Well, that shit stop right now. Please tell 50 bring his ass on out here and get this smoke.
Oh my God. Why T.I always sound like he is doing a speech when he talk, don't he? I'm like, this nigga must read the dictionary on his free time, right? Like T.I, he kills me with the way he speak. Like he sound hood, he got that hood, but his lingo sound like he's reading straight from a damn dictionary. It'd be funny as hell. But shout out to them. If they do a versus, it would definitely be epic. I will watch it. But I got my money on T.I on this one. I'm sorry. I do like you, 50 Cent. I like your music, but do I feel like your music can stand up against T.I? Fuck no. Okay, I'm just saying. Put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat for T.I. Put a 1 in the chat for T.I. Put a 2 in the chat for 50 Cent. Let's do a poll right quick. We're gonna move on. Let's go ahead and vote. Vote who you guys think music would definitely outweigh the other. T.I, number 1. All right, put a 1 in the chat for T.I. Put a 2 if you think 50 Cent could come up and through there and take him through that. Okay. Oh my God, that is funny. That's funny. That's funny. All right, so little nice little shady beef. Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. I see the ones. Come on, ones. Y'all know good music, okay? 50 Cent, nothing against you, but your shit is a little too repetitive. I don't know. I like 50. I feel like 50's hardest song was In the Club. I'm gonna be honest with you. 50, your hardest song was In the Club, okay? I mean, Window Shopping, it was all right, but In the Club is probably your biggest hit. When you look at T.I and his music, baby, we gotta go with T.I, all right? Because T.I got some serious hits. All right, you can play some of his old stuff and it's still knock. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But shout out to them. Toni Braxton, honey, y'all favorite person who irritated everybody on the damn internet, off the internet, in the streets, wherever, child. So Toni Braxton has thrown some shade towards her sister Tawanda, and GloRilla's sister has also called her straight in this shade as well. Y'all know GloRilla's sister, child, BroRilla, as they call her. Child. She's been on the internet wreaking havoc, talking shit, just really calling out GloRilla and the family. She even exposed their mama, saying her mama was a stripper and all that. I was like, oh God, dear God, I'm sick of her. She's now into a beef with Tasha K. We're going to look at that here in a second as well. Tasha K has responded to her. We're going to check it out. But Takeoff said that I'm praying for every Tawanda in every family. So y'all know Tawanda is like one of those big and type sisters who always keeps some controversy going. Tamar and Tawanda, they're not seeing eye to eye currently. We're going to talk about Tawanda here in a second. But Tamar has definitely called out Tawanda to compare her to GloRilla's sister. Okay. What do y'all think about that? I can see that a little bit, right? Because y'all see that? I can see Tawanda and GloRilla's sister kind of being the same. Y'all know GloRilla's sister was saying that she's mad at GloRilla for, I guess, blowing up and being famous and not reaching back and helping her family. She's like, you have 10 siblings. You could have gave us all $2,500 a piece. Like, I don't feel like she's obligated to do anything. Y'all are grown, able-bodied individuals. Get your asses up and go to work like everybody else. Okay. GloRilla's net worth is only what, like 3 million? You know how fast you can blow through that trying to take care of 10 siblings and other family members as well? Girl, no. Y'all get y'all asses up and go to work. She's still up and climbing. I did see yesterday where GloRilla's sister was saying that she looked at GloRilla's net worth every day and it makes her madder and madder. Like, why would that make you mad? You coming off as a deranged hater, girl. Get your life, okay? Someone else who needs to get their life, who's been caught lying out here, is none other, since we mentioned her already, is Tawanda. Let's get into her. According to BFV, because this dropped yesterday. Well, her lying ass talking about she had alopecia. And now you out here talking about you cut your hair for Tracy. Let's get into this shit. Like, which one is it, girl? Because people are calling her out in the comments, and we're going to take a look at those, okay? Let's make it big, because we love big over here, don't we? So Toni Braxton, honey, explained shaving her head in honor of Tracy Braxton. But some people in the comments were like, bitch, I thought you told us you had alopecia out here. So, girl, which one is it? So let's get into Tawanda and her bald-headed lies, okay?
The way you cut your hair. Oh my God, I sure hope that Tawana's not sick. No, I'm not sick. As a matter of fact, I cut my hair in solidarity for Tracy. So we all said that we were going to cut our hair. And I don't think that my family ever thought that I would ever cut my hair, because y'all know that I always love my wigs. Okay? But I cut my hair. And when I cut my hair, I sound like Toni. I put a pin in that because I want to talk to you guys about that. So when I cut my hair, and I was going back and forth to see Tracy. Tracy saw my hair. She said, you look so beautiful with your hair like that. And she would rub my head. And she was like, you look so beautiful. I love your hair like that. So for Tracy, I just had to keep it, because Tracy said that I look beautiful. So I kept it for my Tracy. And that's just it. That's just it.
Okay, so my problem with that is Tawanda, and all that's beautiful, but you did a whole interview, child. You did a whole interview where you said that you cut your hair because it started falling out. You went to the doctor, you realized, and they told you had alopecia. So now you're doing this whole, you went to go see Tracy during the time she was dealing with her cancer treatments or whatever, and she saw your hair, it was cut like that and told you it was beautiful, so you decided to keep it that way, and that you only cut it because of Tracy. So which one is it, right? Let's look at the comments right here. All right, so it said Tawanda, shout out to BFV family, BFV fan page. So it says here that, get it down. It says that Toni Braxton talks cutting her hair in memory of late sister Tracy Braxton, but also stated, let's continue, that she also stated that she had alopecia. Okay. So let's get into it. According to some of the comments, and I remember when the whole interview dropped, because she sat up there and she was trying to act all teary-eyed, but she definitely said that she had alopecia, that she was dealing with some medical issues, which caused her to go ahead and cut her hair because it was falling out by the handful. So this person here says that I thought she cut her hair because of alopecia. She said that on the show. She said on the show too, yeah. Another person said that she did say that she cut her hair due to having alopecia long before she cut her hair in memory of Tracy. I could have sworn I remember that, right? But Tawanda, you're coming off as a liar, sis. People are calling you out. People are calling you out. All right, and y'all can go look at more comments to where people are saying that Tawanda is a bald-headed lie out here. You definitely said you had alopecia, and it's what you cut your hair for whatever reason, but it just sounds contradicting when you say over here that you cut it for this reason, but then you come back and now you're trying to use this whole reason of Tracy, and rest in peace to her. Okay, not to keep talking about Tracy, but you keep bringing her up, and we already called you out for you trying to get Tracy's son to wheel some of his stuff over to you, talking about some you wanted to be over Tracy's stuff because you were the closest to her. Yeah, no, Tracy left her stuff to who she wanted to leave it to, which was her only son. Right. So we know you having financial problems. So here you are, you doing everything to get your hands on Tracy's money, and you speaking Tracy's name every chance you get, probably in your damn sleep when you snoring and slobbing over there in that house you can't pay for. Yeah, I'm gonna read your ass a little bit because I'm sick of you. All right, I'm sick of you with your fraud ass. Tawanda. So bald-headed, non-singing self. I saw a video of her ass over there trying to sing the national anthem. Baby, you was on every key but the right one. But at the end of the day, I feel like you were lying, and I feel like you're using this situation with Tracy as an attention-seeking moment for yourself. If you cut your hair, fine. Cut all your damn hair off. Cut your coochie hairs off. Cut your ass hairs off. I don't give a hot damn. Cut all the nose hairs out. Do all you do. But don't be trying to say you did it in the name of Tracy, then turn around over here in a damn interview and say you did it because you were dealing with a medical condition for alopecia. Yeah. Damn, I wasn't even ready to start hollering yet. Let me get her off my screen. Every time I talk about Tawana, her damn bald-headed ass lies, here she come. All right, so while we talk about the Braxton son, let's go ahead and get Tamar up here since I'm already mad. So I can go and holler at her ass too. Let me go ahead and holler at her ass too while we on the Braxton child. Let's go ahead and chop them all down right quick. Damn. I don't gonna have a good Thursday. Satan done came up in here. Let me go ahead and let Satan finish using me. Shit. So according to Braxton Family Bankers fan page. So here's Tamar sticking her nose in something that has shit to do with her. Now we already talked about it, and I told you guys about Carrie Lewis, okay? Carrie Lewis, who was once married to the Toni Braxton, okay? And you guys know about Toni and Carrie Lewis having this prenup that talked about in the prenup that he would get alimony in the event that their marriage or whatever went kaboom, which it did. And this was during the time that Toni found out that she was sick. And they said she was bedridden, but she and Carrie Lewis's relationship started going downhill, their marriage rather. And he cashed in pretty much and was getting his alimony. $30,000 a month is what he was requesting from Toni, and Toni had to pay it because it was in court documents for her to pay him, right? And he got that for, I think, like 2 years. She had to pay him $30,000. And she says that she kind of saw him as like a bitch because men should never take money from women regardless, right? But my thing is, if you sign a prenuptial agreement saying that this man will receive this if something happens, because he did leave the group. He did leave mint condition when he married Toni, all right? Toni was pregnant when she and Carrie Lewis got married. But when Toni's money started to dwindle down and when his money wasn't coming in as much as it was, because keep in mind, he has certain rights to certain songs because he did co-write a lot of the major hits like You Send Me Swinging and all these other songs that Mint Condition wrote. Pretty Brown Eyes, he helped write that, and he helped arrange those songs as well. So he get checks coming in, residual checks coming in every month for said songs, but it wasn't the same amount of money from when he was in the group, and he wasn't bringing in the same amount of money that Toni was bringing in. So she was the breadwinner in their marriage, but when their marriage went downhill, she wound up having to pay him alimony, at which she was very upset about. Even Tamar said she was upset and wanted to fight Carrie. So let's get into it. All right, so it said Tamar Braxton spilled some real tea behind the scenes about her sister Toni Braxton divorce from Carrie Lewis. They says it was pretty and it wasn't pretty at all. So the Tamar says that when Carrie asked for alimony, that she was ready to fight. Said that because Toni completely took care of that man throughout their marriage, bills, lifestyle, everything, and he couldn't pay a dime. That was Toni's that was Toni's business, right? See, when you start out doing some shit, you got to keep doing it. Toni, did you need to have a man so bad that you had to take care of him, his lifestyle, his bills, and everything? See, I keep telling you, start out the way you can hold out. Don't be out here grabbing up these men because they fine with good D, and then you taking care of them and giving them everything, and then when the relationship go downhill, then your ass still got to pay them, because that's what happened here. Girl, you Toni Braxton, you could have had anybody. You dated Shamar Moore, okay? You dated Dennis Rodman. I'm still gagging over that. I'm still gagging over her dating Dennis Rodman. Y'all know she dated Dennis Rodman. You dated several people in the industry, and you wound up with Carrie Lewis. Carrie Lewis is fine. Okay, Carrie Lewis is fine, but his money won't right. You Toni Braxton, girl. You're supposed to get someone. See, when you date down, that's what you deal with. So after years of Toni providing and even struggling with her health, laid up sick and unable to tour, said that he still had the audacity to ask for a big alimony check. That's what was in the prenup, though, girl. Said that Tamar shared that she kept this painful secret for years at Toni's request, but now that Toni has spoken her truth, she can finally say what she's been holding in. She made it clear that women on certain financial levels must be extremely careful with who they marry. That part I agree with, because you can pour into a man, build him up, have kids by him, and still end up dragged through the court for your hard-earned money. Again, that is what Toni agreed to in the beginning of their marriage, okay? So I'm sorry Toni got sick. I'm sorry she couldn't tour and her money wasn't the way that it was. But when you agree on something that's a contract, you must abide by said contract, right? So it says, while Tamar says that she and Carrie are cool and he'll always be family as her nephew's father, what he did was foul, period. Says the moral of the story, love is beautiful, but protect yourself, your assets, and your peace. And everybody smiling in your face doesn't give or doesn't have your best interest at heart. That part I agree with, right? But again, don't date down and don't have certain expectations going in that you do not plan on continuing. All right, that's Carrie Lewis, for those of you who don't know, and that's Toni. All right, he was much finer when he was in mint condition because he had his head shaved and he was fine. Carrie was fine back there on that piano chair. I was like, oh, what was that? Okay, because y'all know I love pretty boys. But yes, honey. So yes, that's them. But Tamar once again is sticking her nose in something that has nothing to do with her. Moving right along. All right. Let's get into this Tasha K and GloRilla beef, and we're gonna touch and go on this because child, I care, but I don't. But it's news. It's news, child. It's news. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yes, she did date Shamar Moore. I was like, girl. And Dennis Rodman, y'all. I was so shocked when I saw that Toni Braxton dated Dennis Rodman. I said, girl, you did a man with nail polish on. But then again, I was like, Birdman do be out here kissing men because he did tongue kiss Lil Wayne in the mouth. So maybe Toni like moist men or something. I don't know. But shout out to Unwild with Tasha K. Shout out to her. So she is going off. She called her Studrilla, which is GloRilla's sister. This girl got so many names. GloRilla, Studrilla, child. Oh my God, right? But so it gives that GloRilla's sister, GloRilla, Studrilla, whatever her name is. She wanted to do an interview with Tasha K, and she was demanding this outrageous amount of money that Tasha K and her people pay her for coming to sit down with her like her ass is supposed to be somebody. Girl, you're just somebody who's yelling on the internet every day. You're not that famous at all like that. You're infamous, but you're not famous to be sitting out here throwing out numbers like that for Tasha K, who is on a payment plan with Cardi B, to be requesting that much money for an interview. Because what the fuck you gonna talk about except the fact that you are still hating on GloRilla, right? We've heard it all, girl. You've been on the internet like every day. Okay. So GloRilla, honey. Let's get into what Tasha K had to say to GloRilla or Studrilla girl, whatever her name is. So she says, hey, GloRilla, okay, that's the public tip line, dummy, that you leaked. Says that our company doesn't give out personal numbers and we don't pay jobless entitled bums, not bums, girl, more than they can spell. Says that our team contacts everyone who's clout chasing to be on the show, and regardless if you agree or not, says that I'm still gonna report on you, and she will. Said that we just getting started. How can I be mad when I'm still making a bag off you without being on the show? Okay, and remember, I've been doing this before you, and we'll be doing it after you. Another read says that we've seen people like you come and go. Now let's get you a now that's TV deal so that we watch them. Oh, so that we can watch them beat your ass. Oh my God, beat your ass, girl. All right, so let's continue because GloRilla, honey, was saying that she won't do an interview with Tasha K because the money that she was requesting, Tasha and her team said hell to the motherfucking no. Okay, so let's get into where Tasha K has showed a receipt where pretty much GloRilla was begging to do the damn interview where she said she wasn't gonna do it, but then she spinned the block. Here's the text message. Okay. What up, Briss Block? Thanks for being here. Okay, so Tasha shows here and said, hey, GloRilla, my team just sent me a receipt. I thought you turned down the interview because we wouldn't up the glam fee past 1K. So who is out here paying you past 1K or even 1K? Because who are you, once again, right? Who are you, girl, to be requesting this type of money? And besides a loudmouth biatch on the damn internet with these chiseled ass bottom row teeth. Hopefully the money that you making, you get your fucking teeth fixed. I mean, shit, I did it. My shit was a little crooked and whatnot, and Caramel and got her shit fixed. If you're gonna be a public figure, fix your shit. You ain't be talking to people, and you're looking like you're ready to bite some damn body, okay? But anyway, so Tasha goes on to say that did you need the money to buy another Pandora charm? What was the reason, girl? Okay, so as you guys can see here, GloRilla's sister manager, Tasha K, has posted, said, hey, this GloRilla sister said, I changed my mind. I'm willing to do the interview. So now it's given that you thirsty and you are desperate. Okay, so it's given that she is desperate for attention because she's seeking out bloggers who have a lot of followers so that she can push herself out there to be this important individual, right? I would never have her on my platform because I told y'all my ratchet meter only goes here. She's here. Yeah, we're not gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna stay here. So I would never interview her. She would never come on my platform. I've talked plenty of shit about her. I hope she never mentions me because I'm here for a verbal spat if I need to. But as you guys can see, she also called as well. Okay, she also called. So it's giving you thirsty, girl. You are thirsty. You are thirsty as a warehouse of Dasani bottled water. Okay, you are, girl. You are very thirsty. So what do you guys think about that? GloRilla's sister is out here thirsty and seeking attention from bloggers like Tasha K, and was loudmouthed on the video saying she would never interview with her. She don't want to interview with her unless she pay her this amount of money. But then here you are blowing her up. Okay, yes, I'll do it. Missed call, look. And then here you go again. So shout out to Tasha K for exposing that, right? GloRilla's sister is doing the fucking most. So let's get into the reality TV portion of our show where Funky Dineva reveals who Todd, Candi's almost ex-husband Todd, reveals who his side piece is. Now I told y'all before, and Funky Dineva came out to say he knew exactly who this person was and said that her name started with this, and this. Well, here he goes. He went live and here he goes saying who this person is. Okay. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, it says that after previously teasing the name, Funky Dineva reveals the alleged name of Todd's mistress. Let's get into it because, you know, Kandi and Todd, for those of you that your spaceship just landed last night, they are going through a divorce, right? And it's starting to get real messy. We talked about some things yesterday, and I'm going to get into some legal stuff with them here in a second after this. But let's get into what Funky had to say. Shout out to him and Housewives from a Housewife.
But since I got this red cup and the girl from yesterday said she wanted me to be more messy, here it is. He was entertaining other women, and the bitch name was Helen.
That's an old ass name. Todd, you find out you out here running around with bitches named Helen. Okay, that sounds like an old woman, right? She got to be in her 60s, late 60s or 70s. Helen, like, girl, what your name is? Helen. Really? Okay, Todd. Helen. Now I showed y'all the picture the other day where Todd was taking some chick out to lunch. Maybe that's Helen, okay? Let me see, do I still have that damn picture? Todd out here taking bitches out to eat and can't even take care of his kids. That's what the word on the curve is, honey. Let's see if I still got that damn picture. Todd out here on his bullshit. Let me see. Where you at, Todd? Get in here, Todd. Can't be too far down. Where you at, Todd? Where you at? Where you at, Todd? Where you at? Did I upload it? I know I got the damn picture. I hate that. I didn't upload it. I showed it on the computer. I got it though. Yes, we do, Lord. Let's see, is that Helen? Let me hold on a second. Let's see, is that Helen? She don't look like a Helen. She could be though. She could be. All right, let's see. Hold on a second for me, guys. Okay, let me give y'all some music to rock out to right quick while we're looking, because I gotta show this damn picture, honey. Hey, we'll find Helen right quick. Go ahead. Okay. Yes, we be jamming over here, don't we? Let's get into it. So this must be Helen. Are you Helen, girl? Are you Helen? Or are you one of many over here? Yeah, that's Todd out smiling like a little Cheshire cat over here out to dinner with somebody. And Kandi said she thought that was thoroughly, rude of him to do so because their divorce is not finalized and she ain't been seen out here with nobody. But Todd just out here thought shopping, honey, and dropping and all the things of the things. Todd don't give no damns, and he damn sure don't give no fucks. Todd is just out here dating. Todd is just out here doing the fucking most, right? But my question is this Helen? I might have to send this to Funky Dineva and be like, is this Helen? Okay. Because I need to know. I need to know because he's been seen publicly out with this woman here. But Todd is out here Todding, okay? Y'all say you can see a Helen, not Helen. Right? She don't look like a Helen. She don't like a Helen. She like her name could be Kim or something like that. I don't know. But y'all let me know. But let's move along. All right, let's get into this Kandi and Todd stuff. Since we're talking about Todd, let's get into this legal stuff with Kandi and Todd. Because I'm staying on them, child. Because y'all know they got court coming up here soon for this damn divorce. And I said, y'all might have to take me off a personal day and going down there to the courthouse and be nosy and be boots on the ground and whatnot. Okay. I ain't gonna run out of gas like some people being on boots on the ground, though. Was that shade? Maybe. Because somebody was trying to be boots on the ground, girl. Word on the curb is somebody was trying to be boots on the ground and go get that information, girl, and ran out of fucking gas. Who, girl? Who does that? Oh my God. Y'all. You cannot be boots on the ground on E, girl. That's all I'm saying. You cannot be boots on the ground on E, girl. You got to swing up in there, child, pump 10, put about 25 in there and go get that tea and bring it back. You can't be out here going on E trying to be boots on the ground. But anyway, girl, yeah, y'all know what it is. It was a boat that went under, if you know what I mean. I ain't giving them no clout on my channel, but it was like a big boat that went under the sea and they ain't found that shit no more. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into this docket information for Kandi and Todd. So it said the Kandi Burruss, honey, alleges that Todd has been staying in a guest house, girl. Because y'all know Kandi has like a main house and she has a guest house. Y'all stop. I'm trying to be serious. Okay. Bitch. All right. So Todd is staying in her guest house on her property that she owned before their marriage and not contributed to related expenses. I told you guys that once Kandi would have filed for divorce, that Todd ain't paid shit. But see, he can take bitches out to go eat, right? And let them get appetizers and shit. You know, when you get an appetizer, you in there with a nigga let you get an appetizer and a meal and a dessert to go, you in there like swimwear, right? So I said that the business mogul says that she's covering private school, extracurriculars, and full-time caregiver, child, and travel. But see, Todd, didn't you take her to court talking about Kandi taking your kids places and she ain't saying shit to you? She don't know where you are. You out of the country. You taking bitches out on dates. Like, what's she supposed to do? Put a tracking device on your car and whatnot? Boy, I said that Kandi is now seeking temporary child support and structured parenting plan. I know that's right, girl. Go through the courts. Said that Todd disputes that and said that he says that he's been the primary caregiver due to Kandi's work schedule and seeking temporary primary custody. How you the primary caregiver and you ain't paying shit? Child, you got Kandi kids over there with the white mouth. Let me find out. Said that he also maintains that they have mutual financial agreements, but you're not upholding those according to what Kandi has to say. So let's look at this little docket info. Shout out to little Janae, okay? Because that's what I saw, girl. So it said the docket update. Kandi Burruss says that Todd Tucker is staying in her guest house as he seeks primary custody of after the divorce. That's some bullshit. You're not gonna stay on my property. You ain't paying shit, and you trying to take my kids. Oh Lord, I almost said something. Thank you, Lord. Oh Lord. Y'all ready for this? Because Todd is doing a fucking most, Lord. All right, so shout out to it. Let's get into it. It says in Kandi's amended motion, she states that Todd has been residing in a detached guest house on property that she owned before they got married. Now, she alleges that he has not paid utilities, maintenance, household related expenses tied to that residence. So she's paying for his ass to stay for free, right? Todd said, I ain't paying shit. You want to divorce me? I ain't paying a goddamn thing. And he ain't doing it either. Now, they said that she's also saying that she has been covering expenses for private school tuition, textbooks and supplies, extracurriculars, full-time caregiver, birthday parties, because we've seen them have real nice birthday parties. She spent a lot of money on that. Said the North Carolina travel expenses for the children, because you guys know she is currently working in Broadway, right? Said that Kandi's asking for temporary child support plus a structured parenting plan. All right. So they're gonna have to, it's sad that they can't do this outside the court. So you got to keep filing motions. That's money. Every time you go to the court, your attorney has to go to the court. You got to pay them, right? So that's more money out of her pocket, where she's continuously having to pay an attorney to go to court on her behalf to file these fucking motions because Todd don't want to comply because he's bitter that she's divorcing his ass. And his ass about to be back in the trailer park where he started out. Right? So Todd filed a response, okay, and he disputes that narrative. Says on the property issue, he argues the parties jointly own multiple properties and that expenses have been handled by agreement. He states that each party is responsible for certain properties and that both contribute to jointly owned properties. In short, he pushes back on the idea that he's simply living in the property without contributing. What? Now, I told you guys too when we originally covered this that Todd was saying that he felt that he was what's the word I'm looking for? That he felt privy to some of the money that's owned in Candi's home, in her property, right? You're not. This is how she owned prior to even knowing you, Todd, right? So this nigga thought that he could get some money up off her for these houses, because he was like, you know, we've been married for about 10, 12 years. He's sitting over there with a calculator. We've been married 10, 12 years. So yeah, I feel like I should be able to get from the house. Like, no, you didn't put in on this man, right? So Todd says that he has been the primary day-to-day caregiver. Candi's work schedule has required extended out-of-state absences. He has maintained stability for the children in Georgia. He is requesting temporary primary custody, physical custody rather, with joint legal custody. This nigga looking for some child support. That's what that gives. Okay. He's giving child support. Now, on finances, Todd maintains that they had mutual agreements about expenses. He pays his share. He is not living off Kandi. He denies the characterization that he has failed to contribute financially. It goes on to say the important detail. Both parents acknowledge the other is a good parent. This is a dispute over structure, custody, parenting time, and financial responsibilities during the divorce. I feel like all of this should, if they were in a great place, if both parties were being and I'm not blaming it all on Todd, because I'm pretty sure Candi's giving him major attitude, as she should. Bitch, if you're trying to take my kids, nothing about me is going to be, you know, on the calm down. I'm gonna always give you attitude when I see how you moving. You stand in my shit, you ain't paying no bills, and you trying to take my kids. Every time you see me, it's up and stuff, like for real. So said the temporary hearing is next week. Ooh, can I be out? Let's see. So the temporary orders can shape long-term outcomes. So that we'll see what the judge decides. So we have to wait and see what happened. Okay. So shout out to LaJanae, because she is on her shit for those legal documents, and we love that for you. All right, moving right on. So that's what's going on with Kandi and Todd. So they fighting, honey. It's a hot ass mess. So somebody else who's fighting. Let's get into Monique, because I saw this child over on Facebook on what is it? Talk It Out. Let's get into it, honey. Shout out to them on that. So Monique Samuels, honey, she is revealing some stuff from some text messages that's dealing with Karen Huger, honey. Let's get into it. Not the Grand Dame out here acting a fool. Like, girl, you just took your braids out from jail and you acting up. You just took them damn braids out. But anyway, so Monique Samuels, honey, is speaking out after revealing what she described as an offensive text message from Karen Huger, reigniting tensions within the Real Housewives of Potomac circle. Now, according to Monique, the message surfaced after discussions surrounding Karen's legal situation, prompting questions about tone, accountability, and personal growth. Now, said that Monique suggested the word crossed a line and reflected deeper issues that have yet to be addressed between former and current cast members. Now, it goes on to say that Ashley Darby, how I know her ass was going to pop up in this. That's a clout chasing heifer, I swear. Ashley Darby, who don't bring shit to the show, weighed in on the situation by questioning whether Karen has truly evolved, while Giselle Bryant also reacted to the resurfaced text, adding her own perspective on the ongoing fallout. Why everybody jumping in this? Then I tell y'all they were trying to get Karen off the show, and Andy Cohen said, hell no, she will not go. If anybody go, it will be y'all. The Grand Dame stays. Okay. So I said that the reactions underscored lingering fractures within the group despite changes in cast dynamics. Woo, girl. Now, I said that as Real Housewives of Potomac continues to navigate shifting alliances and unresolved conflicts, the resurfaced text has once again pulled past tensions into the spotlight. Now, they're asking, do you think that Karen's message was inappropriate, or is it being blown out of proportion? All right, so what the fuck is this text about? Let me see. Fuck. Let's stop sharing. Let's go back. She probably said, I ain't fooling with y'all hoes. That's probably what she said. Because they've been on Karen's ass since she got out of jail, honey. They have been on her ass. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ooh, they going off on Monique in these comments, too. They said Monique is a shit starter. She kind of is, though. I love that for her. I'm going to spin block on that. And that's kind of my fault, because I was rushing this morning. That's kind of my fault. Okay, let me get back to my main screen. All right, last topic. Yeah. All right, so shout out to the 302 watching me. Let me take this down because I can't see. So Cynthia Bailey, honey, she says that she ain't trying to be getting married no more. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. That moist ass nigga that you dating over there from the Netherlands, he is moist and has said to be out here booty hole on swole is what they say, girl. They say he be out here messing with some men. And I told y'all another guy came forward when he saw that Cynthia Bailey was dating this guy from the Netherlands, okay, with these long predator dreads. Dude said that he had a sexual encounter with Cynthia Bailey's now boyfriend, and said that old boy was hung like a horse. And he was trying to insert himself in places. And old boy said that he was telling him no, like that was very painful. And he still forced himself upon him. Y'all read between the lines, right? So Cynthia's getting some long schlong over there is what it sounds like. So no wonder she flying his ass in and out of the country from the Netherlands over there. I'm like, girl, you couldn't find no big schlong over here in the U.S. You got to go all the way from, to the Netherlands. You don't know what this man is doing. But since this other guy came out to say that he definitely was sleeping with Cynthia, man, girl, Cynthia's still seeing this guy. So I hope you strapping it up with him, Cynthia. I'm just saying, because girl ain't got time to be having no bumps down there. That's all I'm saying. But Cynthia says, at this point in my life, okay, marriage doesn't serve me. Girl, don't we know it? Because everybody got married to you divorced. Said, I worked too hard for my peace and independence to risk it again. She also goes on to say that I'm open to companionship and moist ass niggas out here. Oh, I added it. But I'm choosing freedom, clarity, and protecting my, let's say that. And protecting my energy above all. Girl, you need to protect down there too. All right. Your energy and down there. Because your nigga is out here. Okay. Yeah. Slanging schlong in places he should not. What do y'all think about that? I don't think that you should get married in every relationship that you're in. I keep saying, I said the same thing about Cardi B. Like, girl, just date. You ain't got to go out here and have no baby and be trying to be all exclusive. You just left a nigga who cheated on you. Now you done jumped out the damn frying pan right into the damn fire. Like, no. So I love this for Cynthia. Just date. She's a beautiful girl. I think Cynthia is very gullible. I think that she fall in love quick. And I think she's emotionally needy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I see from you, Cynthia. And I don't know her personally, but just from what we've seen and how she moved in her life as related to relationships and men. I mean, I knew she was batshit crazy when she married Peter Thomas. Like, I saw that shit before it even popped, right? Just from on the show. Like, when everything's not turning out the way it needs to, especially on your wedding day, you ain't got the money for a bar. You ain't got your marriage. God is like throwing all these red flags and signs at Cynthia. And she's like, I'm still going to marry him. And now look where you are. Almost 80 grand. You missing about 80 grand after fucking with Peter. And he done open up every kind of bar he could open up under your dime. And the nigga ain't paid you back yet. Now y'all relationship ain't the same no more. He out here saying you a fake ass bitch because you won't write him in jail, be his pen pal and shit. He mad because you won't be his pen pal and come and see him because y'all were once married. So he got these expectations for you. And then let's not forget about Mike Hill when all his ass did was cheat and told you during the time when he met you that every single relationship that he's ever been in that he's cheated on every woman. And you still married him. Like, what is it with her? What is it with you, Cynthia? And you too pretty for this shit. And it boils me. It fries me to a crisp. When I see pretty girls like this put themselves in positions to be this vulnerable over a man, like, girl, is the peen that good? Is the peen that good? Now, we've all been young and dumb, but Cynthia, you are well into your 50s. It's time for your ass to wake up and realize when you meet a man, you've done this shit quite a few times, all right? You dated Russell Simmons, and this nigga can't even come to the U.S. You dated Russell Simmons. You got a roster of men that have taught you some life lessons, and you still keep falling for the same shit. Now, this new guy you dating, I see you going down that same path, okay? And you're going to have to swing by the clinic on your way. You are. Because this nigga over there messing with me, and I don't like it. I mean, if you like it, I guess I love it. I don't care. Because I ain't getting no bumps from the shit. You are. But it's sad for you to be out here being this vulnerable, Cynthia. You too old for this shit. So I'm happy that you are starting to get some sense about you to say that you work too hard for your peace and yeah, girl. Oh, okay. And you ain't trying to risk it again, but you're risking your health. Okay, is that you won't risk your independence, but you'll risk your health. The nerve of you, right? Said I'm open, girl. You are open. You are that man coming over there, that big schlong. He keep you open. It sounds like you open to companionship, but I'm choosing freedom, clarity, and protecting my peace, girl. Protect your pussy. Yeah, I said it. WAP. Let's say that for you too. Say protect your WAP, girl. Talking about some peace. Yes, they both start with P, but protect your WAP, girl. Okay, from these moist ass niggas you keep running into. Peter was a damn cheater. And so was Mike. Hell, how many bumps was how many bumps should one get? Like shit. Can you share the bumps? Why you gotta be fucking selfish and get all the fucking bumps out here? That's all I'm saying. But what do y'all think about that? That's a selfish ass bitch to get all the fucking bumps, right? Damn. Oh, okay. But y'all sound off. Yeah, protect your wife. You talking about you protecting how the fuck you protect your peace over your wife? Your wife is with you every day, girl. Your wife is down there like, bitch, can you get me first? Okay, your wife is like, girl, me, protect me first. You're like, nah, my peace comes first. No, my peace comes first, and then you. So fuck it. You want to be out here with bumps? Who am I to stop you, girl? Get all the bumps you can get, okay? But thank y'all so much for watching this morning. So yes, she is. Oh my God, just dumb as a rock. Damn, I ain't never seen nobody so beautiful and just dumb as hell. Oh, girl. You and Portia, I swear y'all are first cousins, okay? She thought the Underground Railroad was a fucking train, and you getting a train. I don't know, girl. All right, but allegedly. But let's get out of here, okay? Love you guys down, because I gotta go. Love you guys down. Please like the video. Yeah, sound off on all the topics. Please let me know how y'all feel about all the topics that we discussed. All right, I hate to have to rush up out of here, child, but I gotta go get this money, okay? So please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, please put your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. I will be doing a pop-in video today. Praise the Lord, I'm off tomorrow. I'm always off on Valentine's Day because that's just a day that I choose to take off. Even though it's on a Saturday, I will be off tomorrow, so I will not have to rush through my show. But I will be back today giving you guys more news that I know y'all can use. So keep your notifications on so you don't miss any shows, all right? Because y'all know I just pop in on you. But like the video. Thank you so much to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, True TV Podcast, and Rose Armstead. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Y'all know that. Thank you to all the content creators, okay? I got time to call y'all out today. Thank y'all so much for coming over and supporting. Of course, thank you to all of the Caramelians. Y'all know I love y'all all down, okay? Air hug and all. So shout out to the content creators, Astute Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV. I saw you in here. Thanks for being here. Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Dear Retalk, Schoolboy, Justin T, please. I saw you in here as well. Thanks for being here, love. And Marcella, if you stop by, thanks for being here as well. That should be everyone, okay? Everybody in the bushes, thanks for being here, haters, because likes do matter and views do matter, just like Black lives, okay? Thank you guys for being here too and hating like you always do, all right? I love it. Shout out to you all and happy Thursday to you all. And until the next video, bye.